arrived. You can't see the beautiful label very clearly, but it's there. And I just went and bought this from Ginger Twist. So this is Killer Pellet. Very all one tone, just like I said it would be, obviously. But come on. Just gotta wind it up. It's Friday and I feel sick. I may have an actual cold. I may just be a little tired, sleepy, low energy bunny, but I feel just really rubbish. To try and make myself feel better, I'm making some like hot chocolate, and then I'm also gonna get some like ice water and take it into my bed, and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna drink my liquids and I'm gonna try and feel better. I'm wearing my half and half wrap. This is where the moths got it already, and that's on sewing in your ends as soon as you finish a project, because I didn't, and I just left it in a basket. I did wrap it in plastic wrap in the basket, but clearly wasn't enough. Anyway, I'm rambling now because I feel rubbish, so I'm gonna make my drinks. I just want to say hi. It's Friday. Clue one, woo! It is Friday. No, it's not. The last time I spoke to you was Friday. It's now Wednesday, I think. And I'm sick.
I look very much the same as when I last saw you, wrapped up in my half and half wrap. But my voice is just slightly more sick. I just wanted to come and say hi. Now I'm holding the camera with my hand and actually I don't want to, so I'm going to find a place to put it down. Give me a minute. You're on top of my knitting basket. I have a little like wire basket, which you'll probably see in some of the like B-roll footage that has happened or will happen, that I've put all my like MCAL knitting pieces in. So it's got like my 2 main colours and then my 3rd colour, and then also like a little project bag with just the bits that I'm using at the moment, so I can like take that out but also like it's all together, but I don't take everything with me. It's been quite a good solution. I've enjoyed it. It's Wednesday, so it means tomorrow's the clue day. At least I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. Since I last filmed, I've just got progressively more sick. I feel pretty rubbish. So I've been, I think Monday, I like had a desk day and like did some work, but I was incredibly unproductive. I just kind of sat there and was like, and then yesterday I just was in bed all day, and even to the point where I like got bored of watching television. I was like, I can't watch any more television. This is boring. Even knitting got quite boring. Yesterday I started swatching for like a sweater project that I maybe want to make. There's this like fashion brand clothing company in the UK called Toast, who I really like, but it's very expensive, and they often have like a lot of knitwear, and it is priced quite highly, which like I appreciate as a knitter, that they're kind of valuing that sort of work. I'd be interested to know more about the actual process and whether the like high prices actually reflect like an ethical process. I don't know if that's the case. But they had a jumper, which I will put a picture of here, editing Jessica, if she's feeling up to it, that I kind of wanted to try and make a copy of. There were quite a few jumpers that I wanted to make a copy of, but yesterday I was like, I wonder if I can crack this one. So I kind of zoomed in on the picture and tried to like figure out as much as I could. And I made this swatch. Now you really can't see that well at all. There's some B-roll footage of it, you can see that. In leftovers from my Leaves of Grass shawl, which is BC Garn Samia. I love this yarn. I think it's great, but I can never remember or pronounce the name. And I think it would be really great for a whole sweater project. It's like a heavy sport weight, I would say. Like I knit this on, this was 3.25 and then this was 4, which like as you can see by the holes is probably a slightly too large size, but it was all I could find. But I figured out the stitch pattern, which I feel good about, and I think I figured out that it's like a seamed bottom up construction and then with like a knitted on neckline. So I'm considering finding like a bottom up sweater pattern that's just like free and then putting the pattern on it, or the like traveling stitches on it. Anyway, that's what I was working on yesterday, because the MCAL project is, you can see I've got quite far, but it's pretty tiring. Or not, like, it's not the most fun, engaging to knit because there's a lot of stop and starting, because all of the casting on and casting off to make these loops. Now, I actually really love this section of the pattern. I should also be like spoilers, but there'll be spoilers title in the title. I think the loops pulling through thing is just amazing and looks great. Like I'm really pleased that it's kind of like a big blocky start, because I think that was why I like never really wanted to wear the shawlography, was because it just had so many different parts, and that's not really my thing. I like a big block. Who knows, it could very much go in a lots of little parts direction, but I'm pleased with the start. And as it's Wednesday, I'm trying to see if I can finish Clue 1. I'm showing you the back of Clue 1 for some reason. Here's the front. I'm really enjoying both the yarns. The Blue Dot Fibers or Blue Dot Yarn Company one is very soft and I love it, and it's perfect for the like nice stockinette bit. I'm also glad that Stephen gave such like clear advice about like which of your 2 colours to put where, because I love that. I love just like, tell me what to do. Great. He was like, the light one is your contrast and your darker one's your main. And I was like, great. And I have a very clear dark and light. My dark and my light. And the dark one is Mondim by Rectisaria. And I'm also loving it. It's a very different yarn. It's got like a different texture. It's slightly thicker. But like that's working quite well because it's for the like garter stitches section. So I'm enjoying it. But I'm currently at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm on my 11th contrast colour row. Or like stripe, I guess, because it's 4 rows on my stripe. And I have to do 14 till it's finished. So I think I could do it today, especially because I'm sick and there's nothing else I can do. Literally nothing else. Well, that's not true. I did get a piano delivered this week, which is extremely exciting. And I've been playing some songs on that piano. So that's the other thing that I can do. That, drinking tea, eating biscuits is basically it. Looking at my cat and being like, oh, she's so cute. I just wanted to come on and say hello, really, and talk a little bit about Clue 1 so that I can make episode 3 and put it up before the Clue comes out tomorrow. So that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like there was something else. Yes, there is something else. You might have seen in the description that I now have a Ko-fi account. I have been like toying with this for a while. I feel like I've seen people do it and I think it's a really nice way for people, if they want to like tip content creators for the work that they do and for the things that we put out for free. It is a lot of work that goes into these. It's a lot of fun and I love doing it, and I'm mainly in it because I just love rambling, and also I love meeting all of you. Like, the main thing that is nice about it is getting all the feedback from people and like meeting people all across the world who like knitting. It's just pretty cool. So I love that. Also, I'm currently, I was gonna say transitioning to freelance. I have transitioned into doing freelance work, and I would love it if this, which I love, could make up like even the smallest part of my income stream as a freelancer. So I have a Ko-fi, and it's in the description, and there's absolutely no pressure, but if you'd like to give me a little tip, you're very welcome to. I've set myself like a little like provisional goal of making £10 in October, because they ask you to make a goal when you sign up to your account. So that was what I did. Yeah, I think that's about like the equivalent of like 4 coffees. So if 4 people want to buy me a little coffee, it would be great. I'm also thinking about doing like extra stuff on there for like contributors. I think you can, like, it's a little bit like Patreon in that if people, you can have stuff that where there's like a paywall up for it. I'm still figuring it out, as you can see. But yeah, I've been making a lot more like music recently, and I've been thinking about putting my music up on there, maybe for like contributors only, on doing like song requests, anything. I could do little like sneak peeks of projects that I'm working on. Like, I'd love to do more like bloggy type posts, some just for everybody and some maybe for contributors. So if there's something you'd like to see on my Ko-fi account, stick it down below, and I'm gonna see you later. I hope you've had a fantastic week and a great Clue 1. See you in Clue 2.